Oke. Selamat pagi Bapak Ibu. Terima kasih atas kehadiran Bapak Ibu pada acara webinar Indonesia's Biorefinery Future Outlook and Introduction of Technical Solutions. Perkenalkan, saya Adisti Gaisani. Hari ini saya akan memandu jalannya webinar hari kedua ini. Indonesia's Biorefinery Future Outlook and Introduction of Technical Solutions merupakan webinar yang diselenggarakan dalam bentuk kolaborasi antara The New Energy and Industrial Development Organization NEDO yang merupakan badan pemerintah yang bergerak di bidang Research and Development sektor energi di Jepang bersama dengan Badan Pengkajian dan Penerapan Teknologi BPPT yang merupakan lembaga di bawah koordinasi Kementerian Riset dan Teknologi yang bertugas melakukan pengkajian dan penerapan teknologi di Indonesia.
皆様こんにちは。本日、インドネシアにおけるバイオリファイナリーの将来、展望と最新技術の紹介のウェビナーにご参加いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。はじめまして、本日の司会を務めさせていただきますアディスティと申します。そして私は通訳のティサーと申します。よろしくお願いいたします。インドネシアにおけるバイオリファイナリーの将来展望と最新技術紹介のウェビナーは、国立研究開発法人新エネルギー産業技術総合開発機構 NEDO バンコク事務所ジャカルタオフィスとインドネシアの技術評価応用庁 BPPT と共同で開催をいたします。技術評価応用庁 BPPT は研究技術省参加の機関でインドネシアの技術の研究と応用を行っているところです。
Untuk memastikan acara webinar ini dapat berjalan dengan lancar, terdapat beberapa terms and condition yang wajib kita patuhi bersama. Antara lain, selama acara berlangsung secara otomatis, Zoom semua peserta akan di-set menjadi mute dan kamera akan nonaktif.
このウェビナーをスムーズに実行するためにはいくつかの説明事項があります。1、ウェビナー中、すべての参加者の Zoom は自動的にミュートに設定され、カメラもオフになります。
Peserta tidak dapat memberikan komentar atau menyampaikan pertanyaan terkait materi yang disampaikan secara lisan. Peserta hanya diperkenankan untuk memberikan komentar atau pertanyaan terkait materi yang disampaikan secara tertulis dalam kolom Q&A yang dapat dilakukan sejak sesi presentasi dimulai.
参加者は口頭でのコメントや質問することができませんが、質問等がございましたら、プレゼンテーション開始後、Q&A の欄にインドネシア語や英語で書いていただくことは可能です。
Presentasi akan dilakukan dalam bahasa Inggris, penyampaian lainnya akan dilakukan dalam bahasa Indonesia, dan bahasa Jepang yang diterjemahkan dalam bahasa Indonesia oleh penerjemah secara beriringan.
プレゼンテーションは英語で行われますが、それ以外、インドネシア語と日本語でのお話しした場合は、逐次通訳が入ります。
Pada sesi tanya jawab atau Q&A, moderator akan memilih pertanyaan yang sudah diajukan dalam kolom Q&A untuk dijawab langsung oleh speaker dalam bahasa Jepang dan diterjemahkan oleh penerjemah ke dalam bahasa Indonesia secara beriringan.
Q&A の時は、モデレーターがいくつかの質問を選んで、スピーカーは日本語でまたはインドネシア語で回答する場合は、逐次通訳が入ります。
Baiklah Bapak Ibu, kita akan memulai acara puncak kita, yaitu presentasi dari para pembicara yang akan dipandu oleh Bapak Dr. SD Sumbogomurti sebagai moderator. Bapak Dr. SD Sumbogomurti sendiri adalah Senior Engineer in Center of Energy Resource and Chemical Industry Technology at Agency for the Assessment Application Technology. Kepada Bapak Dr. SD Sumbogomurti, kami persilahkan untuk memandu presentasi.
さて、ご参加の皆様、ここからはプレゼンテーションセッションに移りたいと思います。本日のモデレーターはスンボゴ・ムルティ様です。スンボゴ・ムルティ様は技術評価応用庁エネルギー資源科学産業技術センターのシニアエンジニアとして務めております。それではスンボゴ様どうぞ。
Baik, terima kasih. Thank you very much, Ms. Adisti and Ms. Tisa. Can't you hear my voice?
I can.
Yes, thank you. Okay, the Honorable Chief Representative NEDO, Asia Representative Office, Ms. Yurugi Yoshiko, and also Chairman of the Agency for the Assessment and Application of Technology, Badan Pengkajian dan Penerapan Teknologi BPPT, Bapak Dr. Hamam Riza, distinguished ladies speakers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, salam sejahtera, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, konnichiwa. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Sumboko Murthy from the Agency of the Assessment and Application of Technology. I will be the responsible for hosting this presentation today. First, we would like to thank to everyone who attended the seminar Indonesia Biorefinery Future Outlook and Introduction of Technical Solution events, which was held in collaboration between BPPT and NEDO from 14 and to 17 December 2020 for 4 days. And today is the second day of the webinar that will discuss the introduction of the latest biorefinery solution, biogas. We will discuss, exchange opinion, and share information about biogas. Two of our experts are present in our room here, namely Mr. Tatsuya FUKUDA and Dr. Muhammad Abdul Kholiq. Before we start this discussion, we remind you to always adhere to health protocol so that we avoid from the coronavirus 19. And besides that, don't forget to all of you to write down all the questions and write down in the Q&A chat room. Please don't forget to write down your identity and to whom is the question addressed. All of you may write question in Indonesian or English. The presentation will be in English, but the Q&A will be in Japanese and Indonesian, and we have provided interpreters for all of us. Well, let me invite for the first speakers, Mr. Tatsuya FUKUDA. He is a business development manager at Osaka Gas, Singapore. The topic is refining biogas from wastewater with the title of presentation, Our Original Advantage, Biogas Upgrading, Technology and Business Activities in Indonesia. And he will introduce the biogas refining technology and its utilization in an actual project in Thailand, and also the business plan related to biogas in Indonesia will be explained. Okay, Mr. FUKUDA, you have around 25 minutes for exposure, and if there is 5 minutes remaining, I will inform you. Mr. FUKUDA, time and screen is yours.
Selamat pagi. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for the kind introduction. I am Tatsuya FUKUDA from Osaka Gas, Singapore. I'm in charge of new business development in Southeast Asia. I will share the presentation material. First of all, I'd like to express my appreciation for NEDO and BPPT to this conference. It is my pleasure and honor to be here. And I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to the healthcare professional and other people who are fighting with COVID-19. Today, I'm going to talk about our original biogas upgrading technology and business activities in Indonesia. My presentation will take about 25 minutes. This is an outline of my presentation today. Firstly, please allow me to introduce Osaka Gas briefly. For our original advanced biogas upgrading technology, I'd like to explain the technology overview and then introduce a pilot demonstration in Thailand, where we are testing the effectiveness of our technology in a commercial plant. In the end, I'd like to introduce our business in Indonesia using our various technologies and capabilities. Osaka Gas is a major gas utility company in Japan, started our operation in 1905. Currently, We are serving more than 6.5 million customers for natural gas and electricity in Kansai region in Japan with imported LNG. Osaka Gas has also been active in overseas, developing 6.2 gigawatt power capacity in 5 countries and investing in upstream, mid, and downstream assets in 12 countries. Also, we have a stable business outcomes with strong credit rating. This is our organization structure in Southeast Asia. Osaka Gas Group's downstream business has been expanded through leveraging its expertise accumulated in the Japanese market, energy service and engineering business using natural gas based on its own energy conservation technology to reduce CO2 emission and contribute to regional development in here. So, Osaka Gas Singapore was established as a regional headquarters for the region in 2013. And under Osaka Gas Singapore, now we have 8 subsidiaries in 4 countries: Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, and Vietnam. Also, we have a representative office in Indonesia and the Philippines. Basically, we are collaborating with significant players in each country. For example, we have the JV with City Gas in Singapore and the JV with PTT in Thailand for gas retail and energy service respectively. In Indonesia, PT Osaka Gas Indonesia is collaborating with Pertamina Group since 2018. In Vietnam, we are supplying gas in industrial park with Sojet, which is Japanese major trading company. And recently, we focus on renewable energy in Southeast Asia. So we established OE Solar in Thailand to conduct solar power business. These are our energy consulting lineup in downstream business. Our wide range of capabilities related to energy are cultivated by our activities in Japan for over 100 years. We have rich experience regarding energy supply, such as liquid natural gas, LNG, and compressed natural gas, CNG, and so on. And we also have engineering know-how or technology about gas equipment, including boiler, burners, furnaces, and gas cogeneration system, which are highly efficient in producing heat and electricity by utilizing the excess heat of the system. Our strengths are related to the biogas utilization technology, which I am going to talk about this time, are also important factor to save energy and reduce CO2 emissions. These our capabilities enable us to contribute energy conservation and healthy growth in of Indonesian energy market, I think. Moving on to the next part of my presentation, I'd like to explain our technology background of biogas upgrading. Biogas is generated from various raw materials, such as organic waste, sewage, and landfill. I think everyone here knows well, and biogas from organic waste consists of about 60% CH4, methane, and 40% CO2, and some small impurities such as H2S. Conventionally, biogas is often released to the atmosphere or burned at the place where it is generated. Even if it is used after removal of minor components, it is used as the heat or electricity at the place where it is generated. However, by upgrading it, it became biomethane and can be used for various purposes, therefore expanding the possibilities. For example, by compressing upgraded gas into CBG, the compressed biogas, it is possible to sell it as CNG to industries and natural gas vehicles. The upgrading gas can also be used as a pipeline gas by injecting it into gas pipeline. As a gas company, injecting biogas into gas pipeline is an important factor in supporting the spread of renewable energy in the gas business. And we believe that biogas is one of the best renewable energy for gas company because we can use the existing infrastructure and engineering capability of natural gas. This slide shows Osaka Gas original hybrid biogas upgrading system. This system features a combination of pressure swing absorption, PSA, and CO2 separation membrane. Each of PSA and separation membrane is an existing technology. However, the uniqueness of our technology is the use of existing technologies in this combination. Basically, PSA plays a role of making highly purified biomethane, and the separation membrane contributes realizing higher methane recovery rate by off-gas recycling. So this hybrid system has achieved the world highest level of methane recovery efficiency of 99% or more, and the lower biomethane production cost. In addition, our technology was granted 3 patents. I'd like to explain more detail about each technology of the hybrid biogas upgrading system. On the left side, in PSA, CO2 is absorbed on absorbent, such as activated carbon, supplied by our groups. PSA has 2 processes, absorption and disruption. At disruption process, only CO2 is captured from the biogas on the absorbent at pressured condition. So CO2 removed and high purity CH4 is recovered. At disruption process, the captured CO2 is released at low pressure condition and discharged as off gas. But as some CH4 remains in the gap in the absorbent, these CH4 are also discharged and cannot be recovered. So CH4 recovery rate is not so high. The other combined technology is membrane separation technology. As shown in the picture on the right side, CO2 selectively permeates the membrane and CH4 is recovered from biogas. It has a cost advantage in concentration of CH4 to relatively low concentration. But to achieve high purity CH4, the required membrane area and operation pressure increases and has disadvantage in cost. The picture on the left side is flow of the hybrid upgrading system. Biogas is highly purified by PSA, and the discharged off gas containing the CH4 is concentrated to as recycled gas by the separation membrane. And this recycled gas is sent to the inlet of the PSA. This off-gas recycling process contributes to reduction of CH4 loss during upgrading and achievement of high methane recovery rate. As you can see the chart on the right side, PSA is a blue line, separation membrane is the red line. These have different characteristics regarding biomethane production cost. Utilizing strengths of each separation method realize higher methane recovery rate and low biomethane production cost. Let's move on to the next topic. I'd like to introduce our pilot demonstration in Thailand. Our pilot demonstration was held at a palm oil mill in southern Thailand, owned by Agriculture of Basin Company called ABC. ABC is a Thai company engaged in the manufacture and sales of palm products. The company was actively pursuing the effective use of energy derived from its palm oil mill effluent called POME through initiatives such as selling biogas generated electricity to local power companies. So biogas from POME was already used in this site. Generated electricity was sold through the grid, but due to restriction on the grid capacity, all the generated biogas could not be consumed. The project was started with a policy of purifying surplus biogas and using it as compressed biogas, as CBG, for natural gas vehicles. This is a scheme of the demonstration project in ABC. ABC produced biogas by methane fermentation of POME at its palm oil manufacturing plant. They supply 250 cubic meters of biogas to our biogas upgrading plant, and then Osaka upgrades the biogas to produce biomethane. ABC uses upgraded biomethane gas as fuel for its own trucks and third-party natural gas vehicles. So the energy station was newly constructed by ABC. 160 cubic meters of biomethane is sent to this station and processed into compressed biogas to be utilized as vehicle fuel for NGV. This is an overview. And this chart shows outcome of demonstration about methane concentration and total operation time of demonstration. Proven technology has been established through demonstration in ABC. These blue dots are concentration of CH4 in biogas supplied from ABC. And red dots are concentration of CH4 in biomethane upgraded by our plant. As you can see, methane concentration in biogas varies day by day, time by time. In our project, it varied 6% plus and minus 10%. We aimed near the lower limit of Thai government regulation. As CNG price does not rely on calorific value but weight in Thailand, and successfully got a stable specification of biomethane as shown in red dots. As Thai government standards has been changed during our demonstration from yellow range to orange range, the target has been rising. But after that, we still can get stable specification of biomethane. So we confirmed that our upgrading plant could generate stable specification biomethane despite the CNG standard was changed during 12,000 hours operation. Osaka Gas tested to operate a 250 cubic meter per hour biogas refining facility that assumes a commercial deployment. The project focused on verification of a long-time based stable operation and method to minimize the cost of producing methane gas, as well as determine the effectiveness of the methane produced as a vehicle fuel. Based on the outcome of pilot testing, ABC actively continues developing initiatives to effectively utilize the biogas generated at a factory as a fuel for natural gas vehicles. Biogas is used 1 million cubic meter per year, and which reduce CO2 emission about 1,118 tons per year. The project produced about 95,000 USD per year profit by selling CBG for NGV. We have done the demonstration in ABC successfully, and now we are in the commercial phase. Moving on to the next part of my presentation, I'd like to introduce you about our business in Indonesia. We have established PT Osaka Gas Indonesia in 2018 as our business entity in Indonesia. With a strong and growing partnership with Pertamina Group, the company offers a custom-made solution to customers for an optimized energy supply and consumption in the country. Our mission is to contribute to energy conservation and environmental footprint reduction in Indonesia by promoting efficient energy usage through utilization of natural gas or biogas in Indonesia. OGIDN offers the energy service for installation of equipment at the customer's site in one stop. This is a concept of energy service as a one-stop solution. The service covers all necessities of a customer to install and use new gas equipment. We manage everything from designing, engineering, and until maintenance of the facility. And such facility is owned by us. Therefore, what the customer needs to do is simply pay monthly fee to Osaka Gas, which corresponds to energy usage of every month. Now, we are considering to expand our business regarding biogas in Indonesia. This is an image of the one-stop biogas service for biogas upgrading. Of course, we can coordinate the service scheme to meet customers' demand and situation. In this example, customers supply POME or livestock waste to their biogas facilities, including digester, and receive upgraded biomethane cheaply from our one-stop biogas service. Customers have several options of utilizing biomethane, such as self-consumption, selling to other factories, and injecting into a gas pipeline. The diagram in below is an image of customers' benefits from self-consumption of biomethane at customer's site. Biogas upgrading enables customers not only to enjoy more benefits by reducing fuel costs, but also to reduce environmental impact by their business activities. However, I think it is difficult for Indonesian gas market to inject biogas to gas pipeline so far, but injection to gas pipeline will lead to more efficient utilization of biogas. This is a case example for biogas injection to gas pipeline in Japan. Biogas is generated by a sewage sludge in a local government sewage treatment plant. And then biogas is used for several ways, such as automotive fuel, self-consumption, and injection to a gas pipeline. Before it is injected to a gas pipeline, biogas needs to be adjusted to the purification level and the calorific value equivalent to that of city gas. After such treatment, biogas can be injected to a gas pipeline and supplied to general consumers. We are also considering to expand our business in power generation by biogas in Indonesia. This is an image of the one-stop biogas service for power generation. Customers supply POME or livestock waste to the biogas facilities and can receive cheap electricity generated by using our one-stop biogas service. Customers have options of using electricity for self-consumption or selling to PLN. The diagram in below is image of customers' benefits from self-consumption of electricity at customer site. Power generation by biogas enables customers to enjoy more benefits by reducing fuel costs and also to reduce environment impact. In conclusion, I'd like to say that our technology and solution can maximize your benefit and profit in your business. If you are interested in our technology or proposal regarding energy, please contact us individually. Thank you for your attention. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Fukuda. And I hope all of you participants enjoying these nice presentations. The presentation is very good, clear, and very interesting. Also inspired all of us regarding the energy conservations, especially biogas upgrading, also the pilot plant demonstration in Thailand and business scheme in Indonesia. Okay, all of the webinar participants, all of you are welcome to write your question and comment in the Q&A chat column. And don't forget also to write down your identity and who is the question addressed to. Please write your question in Bahasa Indonesia or in English, and it will be translated by the interpreter during the discussion, question and answer time. Well, next we turn to the second speaker from Indonesia. He is the chairman of Indonesian Biogas Associations, and he is also the director of Center for Environmental Technology at the Agency for the Assessment and Application of Technology, Mr. Dr. Muhammad Abdul Kholiq, with the title Biogas Technology and Biogas Utilization in Indonesia. Dr. Muhammad Abdul Kholiq, or we used to call Pak Mak, you have 25 minutes for exposure, and if there is 5 minutes remaining, I will inform you. Pak Mak, now time and screen for you.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, friend from Indonesia, from Japan. Konnichiwa. Thank you, Pak Sumbogo. Thank you, Mr. Fukuda, for excellent presentation. I just make edition about biogas potential in Indonesia. Let me share screen. Okay, I hope you can see my presentation. I will present biogas technology and biogas utilization in Indonesia right now, and also hopefully I can explain you about our dream or our expectation or our hope that in the future, in the next future, biogas technology will be applicated more in Indonesia. Yes, I've studied in Germany, diploma and master thesis about biogas technology from organic waste, and I've also joined training and tour 2016. I am active also in Asia Pacific Biogas Alliance, mostly from Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, and also from some other country like, for example, China and so on, Vietnam. That is our activity. I'm chairman of Indonesian Biogas Association. We have done a lot of activities, meeting with, for example, Eurojam business group, European business group in Indonesia, we discussed about the opportunity and what we can do to force more the biogas technology implementation in Indonesia. And we do also many seminar and business forum. For example, last year we do seminar on business prospect of biogas technology in Indonesia. And also, for example, business forum on biogas upgrading and bio-CNG application. This year, January 2020, before lockdown. And we do also a lot of lobby and also helping the government drafting of new regulation on renewable energy and so on, together with other renewable energy associations. That is our association. We would like to do technology transfer, capacity building, research and innovation, and we help the government in policy and regulation, networking, matchmaking, fundraising, and so on. And as introduction, also I would like to show you part of BPPT activities experience portfolios in biogas plant, which is I was involved also in these activities. That is the first is the biogas plant from slaughterhouse wastewater, and then biogas plant from wastewater from bioethanol plant, and also from organic waste, still in research and development phase. And this is from the Center for Technology for Energy Resource and Chemical Industry, who Pak Sumbogo, Pak Hans, and so on in here. That is biogas plant from POME, palm oil mill effluents, used first for electricity production for power generation, and already used in cooperation with plantation state-owned plantation company PTPN 5 in Rio, Sumatra. And this is also another biogas plant. This is in covered lagoon type, and this is a tank reactor type, and we use it for co-firing, and we can save palm kernel shell, and we can sell the shell to for example power generation company. And that is our research small research implementation of biogas technology. Utilize the organic waste in Lombok. Lombok is part, not is part, but is side from Bali. Yes, we just still in development phase. We would like in the future to have such biogas plant, big size for to treat the organic waste as well. Let me explain you about the biogas potential in Indonesia. First of all, this is the POME biogas. We have in Indonesia about 900 palm oil mills, mostly in Riau and also in North Sumatra and so on, but also in Kalimantan, part of Sulawesi, and also nowadays in Papua also. Yes, in our calculation or estimation from association and also from the Directorate of Bioenergy, the Ministry for Energy and Mineral Resource, about from about 900 palm oil mills, only about 10% of this have already biogas plant. That means the potential of biogas technology in Indonesia is still huge, still high. And yes, we can see here the potential the potential for power generation about 1.5 gigawatt electric, also comparable with 2.6 million ton LPG comparable. that is about 50 or 45% of imported LPG. That is a big topic in Indonesia because we import LPG from abroad, from a foreign country, and yes, we would like to reduce this amount of imported LPG. There's another potential for feedstock of biogas beside the palm oil mill effluent. I said before, we have also cassava processing industry, approximately about hundreds. We can use it also for biogas production. At the same time, we treat the wastewater to avoid the environmental impact of it. And theoretically, we can also use the solid organic waste for biogas production, but we have to do such pre-treatment. We have also another organic waste and other biomass. We can treat it to convert it to biogas, for example, organic waste from traditional market, from municipal, from restaurant, from other source, and also other biomass such as water hyacinth and so on. I would like to also present a small and medium scale biogas plant, which is also exists in Indonesia. Comparable with other country, we are still behind. For example, so far we have about 70 or 47.5 thousand so far. But if we see India, that is just in 1 year or more, 65,000 per year. That is a big number. So far we have this, and 1,000 times of Indonesia, China, 42 millions biogas digester already exist there. Still a lot of work or still potential in Indonesia. There's some example of biogas digester small scale that is from menu. That is from tofu and tempeh wastewater. That is different type of digester and biogas utilization from many waste, organic waste, and utilize for many utilize the biogas for many purpose. For example, here for this is for small agricultural equipment. There's other types of digester, small scale digester, and there's also some implementation of utilization of digestate for agriculture, for rice cultivation, and so on. And this is what I explained before, biogas from organic waste, and we use the digestate for as compost. Industrial scale biogas plant in Indonesia, I explained you before, that is built by BPPT in cooperation with state-owned plantation company, PTPN 5 in Rio, and it is a good example, I think, and it's operated and for power generation, and the electricity is utilized or used by the PTPN 5. Another example, just some example of POME biogas plant. Commonly, there's two type of reactor, biogas reactor, covered lagoon type, left and right side, and the other are tank reactor types. And that is another example, biogas plant utilize co-manure, that is in Subang, West Java, about 150 kilometers from Jakarta. And that is biogas reactor URSB ISB type. That's from wastewater from stock production and pineapple processing. And they use the biogas to replace or to substitute the fuel oil or coal or gas for the need for example, for drying, stock drying and steam production for their production line. And that is a new, I think that's new step, a new what is new era in Indonesia, not only utilization of biogas not only for power generation but also for bio-GNG, as Mr. Fukuda explained before. That is what I know. That is the first plant in Indonesia in East Borneo, East Kalimantan. About 500 metric cubic per hours biogas, and they use it for plantation vehicles, for truck and so on. And they do also bottling and send to existing power generation, gas power generation. And we hope the baby is born. We hope that in the next future there will be a baby boom in this business. And future research and development, as I mentioned before, actually we can also use other solid organic waste as conjugation to increase the biogas production and also the biogas the stability of the biogas production. And I mentioned before, we have there's already implement biogas utilization for electricity production or power generation, and also co-firing in boiler to we can save the cell or biomass, and we can sell the cell to other, for example, for co-firing in power generation to increase the use of coal, for example. And biogas upgrading, that is, I think that is a new option for this good option for future, next future, hopefully. And the next topic is, I think, the solid and liquid fertilizer utilization from the degasted. Just our dream to show you that is in Europe, also maybe in Japan and so on. Biogas everything utilize it for truck and bus fuel, and also bottling of PGNG. And the new, I think the new research is bio LNG and as the bunker vessel and also as fuel for ship. That is some picture from our visit in Germany 2016. I visit the gas station for gas vehicles, and also biomethane injection to gas pipelines. That is a common practice in Europe and other countries. Yes, it's just existing infrastructure we can utilize. We can use it for if we have bio-GNG in enough amount, and we can also theoretically use the existing infrastructure, for existing natural gas station, existing gas vehicles, existing gas distribution via bottling, and also existing gas pipeline. Actually, this. That is just to show you some activities in this direction. The research and development of water scrubber technology for biogas upgrading, still ongoing project together with our partner from ETB. And also that is funded by the palm sawit palm fund. And this is also research funded by BPPT Sawit and is by the research group from chemical engineering of UGM in Jogja, and the topic is nanoporous carbon from palm kernel cell for not only for biogas upgrading, but this is a good data for they can use it theoretically for biogas upgrading. And the last, I would like to show you the potential of biogas technology to treat the municipal organic waste. The good is that we treat the municipal organic waste, which is about 50 until 60% of the total solid waste from the city, mostly. And the good thing is that the biogas is, if we can produce biogas from this waste, the location is not far from the city. We can use it then for the BioCNG, for example, after biogas upgrading, for restaurant, for industry, for vehicle, gas vehicle, and so on, which is not so far from the city. I think that is all my presentation. We can discuss if we need for more explanation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Mark. It's a very nice presentation and giving a very clear for the examples of biogas activity, also the small and medium scale biogas in plant in Indonesia, and the gas stage for rice cultivation, also the up to industrial scale biogas plant in Indonesia. Okay, thank you again, Mr. Fukuda and Pak Mark, for answering those questions and for the great presentations. It's a pleasure to have you with us. So this concludes the webinar. Thank you all for attending. We hope that you learn and enjoy this presentation. Thank you very much.
Baik, sekali lagi terima kasih Mr. Tatsuya Fukuda dan Bapak Dr. Muhammad Kholiq, Abdul Kholiq atas presentasinya dan sudah menjawab pertanyaan yang diajukan dengan sangat insightful dan bermanfaat. Dan juga terima kasih kepada Bapak Dr. SD Sumbugu Murti karena sudah memandu sesi tanya jawab dengan sangat interaktif.
質問に答えたスピーカーや質疑応答セッションを盛り上げていただきありがとうございました。
Baik Bapak Ibu, selanjutnya kita akan mendengarkan Introduction of Japan's Public Support Scheme, NEDO Support Scheme International Project, yang akan dibawakan oleh Mr. Kosuke KOTSUSA sebagai Chief Representative NEDO Jakarta Office and Affiliated Office of NEDO Asian Representative Office in Bangkok. Kepada Mr. Kosuke KOTSUSA, kami persilahkan.
続きましては、コツサ様により日本の公的支援制度の導入、国際プロジェクトにおけるNEDOの支援スキームについてのプレゼンテーションに入ります。コツサ様は国立研究開発法人新エネルギー産業技術総合開発機構のジャカルタオフィスの所長として務めています。それではコツサ様どうぞ。
Thank you for introduction. Selamat siang. こんにちは。NEDO ジャカルタ事務所のKOTSUSA、ジャカルタオフィスのKOTSUSAと申します。
Ya, terima kasih atas perkenalannya. Perkenalkan, nama saya KOTSUSA. Saya berasal dari NEDO.
プレゼンテーションします。
Hari ini saya akan menyampaikan presentation saya.
本日より3日間、この時間帯はですね、日本の公的機関の支援スキームについてご紹介させていただく予定です。
Ya, mulai hari ini sampai 3 hari ke depan, kami dari Badan Lembaga Pemerintah di Jepang berencana ingin menjelaskan mengenai support scheme yang dapat kami lakukan.
本日は私ども NEDO、そして明日はメクシー様、明後日は JST よりそれぞれの支援スキームについてご紹介させていただきます。
Oke, hari ini saya dari NEDO, kemudian besok akan ada dari Nexi, dan lusa akan ada dari GST yang akan menjelaskan support scheme yang kami dapat lakukan.
また今回のセミナー開催にあたりまして、JICA、JETRO、JBIC、AOTS といったその他の公的機関の方々にも情報提供のご協力をいただいております。
Oke, seminar hari ini juga bekerja sama dengan lembaga-lembaga pemerintah Jepang yang lainnya, seperti JICA, JETRO, GBIC, dan AOTS.
こちらの図はですね、あくまでイメージ図なんですが、それぞれの公的機関では、それぞれのフェーズに応じて、さまざまな支援スキームを持たれております。
Oke, di map ini saya hanya ingin menjelaskan mengenai gambaran posisi kami dalam lembaga pemerintahan dan support scheme apa yang dapat kami lakukan.
ぜひこの機会にですね、それぞれの公的支援スキームの存在を知っていただくとともに、インドネシアへの事業展開にあたっては、その活用というものも検討いただければと考えております。
Oke, oleh karena itu saya berharap dengan mengetahui dan mengenal posisi kami masing-masing, kami bisa dapat membantu secara maksimal rencana ekspansi perusahaan Jepang ke Indonesia.
後ほど MC よりアナウンスがあると思いますが、アンケートにご協力いただいた方々向けにですね、これらの公的機関の窓口情報ですとか、支援内容について情報提供させていただく予定でございます。
Nanti di akhir acara dari pihak MC akan menginformasikan untuk mengisi angket. Bagi Bapak Ibu yang telah mengisi angket, kami akan memberikan informasi mengenai kontak lembaga pemerintah dan detail mengenai support scheme yang bisa kami berikan.
ぜひアンケートへのご協力もよろしくお願いいたします。
Oleh karena itu, mohon kerjasamanya dalam mengisi angket di akhir acara nanti.
それでは本日は私どもNEDOの国際支援制度についてご紹介させていただきます。
Baiklah, saat ini saya akan mulai menjelaskan mengenai NEDO support scheme di proyek-proyek internasional.
まず私どもNEDOについて簡単にご紹介させていただきます。
Pertama-tama saya akan menjelaskan terlebih dahulu mengenai NEDO secara singkat.
NEDO は最先端の技術開発を推進する公的プロジェクトマネジメント機関かつファンディング機関でございます。
NEDO adalah lembaga publik yang bergerak di bidang project management dan organisasi pendanaan yang bertujuan untuk mewujudkan inovasi dengan mempromosikan pengembangan teknologi mutakhir.
今年でちょうど設立40年を迎えておりまして、国内に限らず海外にもいくつか事務所がございます。
Ya, di tahun ini tepat 40 tahun, tidak hanya di dalam negeri, kami juga memiliki kantor di beberapa negara di luar Jepang.
NEDO はイノベーションアクセレレーターとしまして、産業界、大学などの連携を促進させるとともに、成果を早期に社会へ還元することを目指しております。
Demi mencapai akselerasi inovasi, NEDO berkolaborasi dengan universitas dan industri terkait agar manfaatnya dapat lebih cepat dirasakan oleh masyarakat sekitar.
再生可能エネルギー、省エネルギーですとか、またロボットや材料といった産業技術など、さまざまな分野でチャレンジングな技術開発を推進しております。
Kami juga melakukan pengembangan teknologi di bidang energi terbarukan dan konservasi energi dengan menggunakan robot dan bahan lainnya.
それでは具体的なですね、NEDO の国際支援スキームについてご紹介させていただきます。
Lalu saya akan menjelaskan mengenai NEDO support scheme di project internasional.
こちらに大きく3つ書かせていただきましたが、本日は企業の皆さんが多く聴講されているということもございますため、主に日系企業さんが対象となる丸1と丸2の事業について簡単にご紹介いたします。
Oke, seperti yang bisa dilihat di slide, sebenarnya terbagi menjadi 3 bagian. Tapi hari ini saya akan menjelaskan untuk yang nomor 1 dan 2 saja, karena memang 2 ini yang sering menjadi pertanyaan oleh perusahaan-perusahaan Jepang kepada kami.
まず1つ目のですね、国際エネルギー実証事業について紹介いたします。
Oke, pertama, nomor 1, saya akan menjelaskan mengenai International Energy Demonstration Project.
この事業は日本のエネルギー産業の普及転換、また国内外のエネルギー転換、効率化に貢献することを目的とした事業でございます。
Proyek ini bertujuan untuk memecahkan masalah energi yang terjadi di luar negeri. Kami melakukan demonstrasi teknologi dan sistem konservasi energi di Jepang.
具体的にはですね、日本の先進的なエネルギー関連技術の海外での実証に支援を行うものです。
Secara khusus kami mendukung demonstrasi teknologi energi Jepang di luar negeri.
この事業は、基礎調査、FS デモンストレーションという3つのフェーズで構成されております。
Untuk proyek ini terbagi menjadi 3 tahap, yaitu survei dasar, feasibility study, dan demonstrasi.
まず公募によって、基礎調査の採択案件を決定しまして、その後外部有識者による審査、評価を受けた上で、次のフェーズに進むことができます。
Untuk tahap pertama, proyek yang akan diadopsi dilakukan survei dasar terlebih dahulu, diputuskan secara terbuka, dan kemudian mendapatkan penilaian. Setelah itu kita bisa baru masuk ke proses yang selanjutnya.
それぞれのフェーズによってですね、金額や期間が異なっており、実証フェーズに近いほど支援額も大きくなってまいります。
Di dalam berbagai macam proses-prosesnya, untuk waktu dan nominalnya juga berbeda-beda, sehingga kita akan melakukan yang demonstrasi yang lebih dekat terlebih dahulu, karena itu sangat mempengaruhi.
続いて2つ目のですね、低炭素技術普及に関する国際事業についてご紹介申し上げます。
Oke, untuk yang kedua, saya akan menjelaskan mengenai program fasilitasi untuk private sector.
こちらの事業は、日本の低炭素技術の有効性を海外で実証するという事業になります。
Oke, untuk proyek ini kami memfasilitasi untuk mempromosikan low carbon teknologi ke luar Jepang.
合わせまして、二国間クレジット制度、ジョイントクレジットメカニズムの仕組みを通じまして、温室効果ガスの排出削減量を定量的に評価するということも実施いたします。
Oke, bersama dengan itu kami juga menyelenggarakan sistem dengan GCM. GCM ini untuk mengurangi, untuk mempromosikan low carbon teknologi.
これらの実施を通じて、両国の温室効果ガス削減に貢献することを目指した事業でございます。
Ya, dan proyek ini memang bertujuan untuk menghasilkan biogas di kedua negara.
この事業はですね、FS そしてデモンストレーションという主に2つのフェーズで構成されています。
Oke, untuk proyek ini feasibility study dan demonstrasinya juga dilakukan melalui 2 proses.
こちらも先ほどの事業同様、公募によりですね、このまずフィーズビリティスタディの採択案件を決定しまして、その後外部有識者による審査、評価を受けた上で実証のフェーズに進むことができます。
Ini juga sama prosesnya seperti tadi, kita lakukan feasibility study dulu untuk menentukan proyeknya, kemudian akan dinilai atau diambil penilaian untuk kemudian dilanjutkan ke proses demonstrasi.
今ご紹介した2つの事業につきまして、ともに実証フェーズに進んだ場合の基本的な実施体制を示した図がこちらになります。
Ya, kemudian ini adalah map yang menunjukkan apabila yang nomor 1 dan 2 yang di awal tadi sudah disetujui, kemudian kita akan melangkah ke proses demonstrasi. Untuk demonstrasi sendiri kurang lebih seperti yang ada di gambaran map seperti ini.
実証フェーズでは、NEDO と相手国政府機関との間で、協力覚書 MOU を締結いたします。
Ya, untuk proses demonstrasi ini sendiri, NEDO dengan negara yang bekerja sama, lembaga pemerintah yang bekerja sama, menandatangani satu MOU.
でその協力のもとですね、日本企業および現地サイト企業の間でも PA プロジェクトアグリーメントを締結いたします。
Ya, untuk dalam hal pelaksanaannya pun dari pihak perusahaan Jepangnya atau dari pihak perusahaan di daerah tujuannya juga menandatangani proyek agreement.
このような4社スキームを構築した上でですね、実証事業を実施しております。
Ya, jadi skim ini memang melibati 4 pihak untuk melakukan demonstrasi.
この中で、NEDO は日本企業に対してその実証にかかる資金のサポートを行うというような形になります。
Ya, dalam hal ini, NEDO ikut mensupport perusahaan Jepang dalam hal biaya yang ditanggung untuk demonstrasinya.
こちらは最近のプロジェクトの例を示したスライドになります。
Ya, slide ini adalah menunjukkan untuk proyek yang akhir-akhir ini kami lakukan.
バイオリファイナリーという分野ではですね、タイの案件ではありますが、サトウキビの搾りかすからエタノールやその他高付加価値の物質の生産を目指した実証事業を実施しております。
Ya, jadi ini adalah bidangnya biorefinery yang kami lakukan di Thailand, itu menggunakan limbah dari tebu untuk menciptakan etanol.
また、ここインドネシアにおいてもですね、バイオマスの案件ではございませんが、エネルギー関連の実証事業を実施しております。
Ya, untuk yang di Indonesia memang kami belum ada untuk proyek biomas, tapi untuk yang berkaitan dengan energi itu sudah ada proyek demonstrasinya.
二輪 EV を用いたモバイルバッテリーのシェアリング事業ですとか、CNG 車の利用普及を目指した実証事業などを現在実施しております。
Ya, yang saat ini kami sedang lakukan itu adalah untuk kendaraan bermotor baterai dan mobil menggunakan CNG.
ぜひですね、今回のセミナーのトピックでありますバイオマス、またはバイオリファイナリーといった分野で具体的な案件のご相談などあれば、NEDO までお気軽にご相談いただければと思っております。
Jadi kami berharap dengan adanya seminar ini yang berisikan dengan yang bertemakan tentang biomas dan biorefinery, jika ada yang memang berminat atau ingin bertanya lebih dalam mengenai hal ini bisa menghubungi ke NEDO.
簡単ではございますが、NEDO のスキームのご紹介とさせていただきます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。Terima kasih atas perhatian Anda.
Ya, demikian penjelasan dari saya dari NEDO. Terima kasih atas perhatian Anda.
Terima kasih Mr. Kosuke KOTSUSA. Baiklah Bapak Ibu, kita telah sampai di penghujung acara Objekta hari ini. Sebelum saya menutup acara hari ini, terdapat beberapa informasi terkait webinar di tanggal 6 sampai 17 Desember 2020 dan terkait pengisian form evaluasi untuk mendapatkan sertifikat.
本日ウェビナーが終了となりますが、その前に明日と明後日のウェビナーおよび評価フォームのご記入に関連するいくつかの情報があります。証明書を習得したい方は評価リンクと QR コードは画面に表示されるところにご記入をお願いします。
Baik, bagi Bapak dan Ibu yang ingin mendapatkan sertifikat, mohon dapat mengisi link evaluasi yang tertampil pada layar.
証明書を習得したい方は評価のリンクまたは QR コードは画面に映されるのでご記入をお願いします。
Bagi Bapak Ibu yang bersedia menjawab kuesioner akan diberikan materi yang memuat resume teknologi dan kontak dari 3 perusahaan Jepang yang memberikan presentasi di hari kedua, ketiga, dan keempat, ditambah lagi materi ringkas yang berisi informasi skema support dan kontak 7 lembaga publik Jepang yang memberikan informasi di dalam webinar ini. Oleh karena itu, mohon kerjasamanya untuk menjawab kuesioner.
積極的にアンケートをご記入する方には2日目から4日目のプレゼンテーション資料や日系企業の3社の連絡先を提供させていただきます。そしてサポートスキームや7つの公的機関の連絡先も提供しますので、アンケートをご協力をお願いします。
Pada tanggal 16 hingga 17 akan ada webinar lanjutan dari hari ini. Bagi Bapak dan Ibu yang belum mendaftar dapat mendaftar melalui link terlampir.
あと2日間引き続きウェビナーがございますので、まだ登録していない方はどうぞ店舗のリンクに登録してください。
Baik, terima kasih Bapak dan Ibu atas partisipasi hari ini. Mohon maaf bila selama memandu acara terdapat hal-hal yang kurang berkenan. Semoga kita bisa bertemu kembali di webinar selanjutnya. Selamat siang dan selamat beraktivitas.
本日はウェビナーにご参加いただき誠にありがとうございました。イベント中何か不備がございましたらお許しください。次のウェビナーに会えるのを楽しみにしております。皆様本日ありがとうございました。